Hello everyone, Nigel here, and welcome back to the Vortex campaign with Clan Pestilens. Now last episode we had one hell of an end turn phase where I ended up fighting not one, not two, but 3 battles, 2 of which were some very tense siege defense battles, and I can tell you, after the end of that turn phase, I was glad to bring the episode to an end. I needed to have a drink, you know? Well, of tea, I will point out. I'm not actually that much of a drinker. But anyway, today we're going to finish off what I planned to do last time and take the rest of the Turtle Isles. I did make a point to actually take the capital here, the Great Turtle Isle, just to actually claim that we took something from the province last time. But today we're going to finish it off. So, let's have a look. Yeah, Lord Skrolk just took it this turn, so we can't do anything with you. Let's see. Upskeef. Let's actually head you to the Dust Gates and try and steal some technology for me.
Bring it down!
Failure. Unfortunate, but it's okay. One of those things. Right. Bubbarat. Now, we could use the underway to go after the Golden Ziggurat here. But I'm thinking we could take the opportunity to try and potentially just finish off Ulthuan Stormrider. Don't forget, we did fight him in the previous end turn phase when he attacked us at the Chamber of Visions. So let's go and finish him off. As long as he doesn't run away. There we go, perfect. Just to help out, because we've got it, we might as well use it. Let's give the Stormcrow banner to one of my Storm Vermin units. And then, goodbye. There we go, nice and straightforward. Right, let's take the extra food, because we kind of need it at the moment, we got a bit of a shortage. There we go, Luckstone as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. So, let's get you over here. And then what we'll do next turn is use the underway to transport over to the Golden Ziggurat and take it. And we'll do the same then, I think, with Lord Skrolk. If we can move him down to the Mud Isles, take it, that would be great. And then we can bring him back to the mainland, because the problem we've got with the Turtle Isles is the fact that they are uninhabitable climates, so replenishment sucks over there. And we did take a few casualties in the Altar Resolve I did to get the Great Turtle Isle. But it's okay, it's one of those things. Anyway, that should be everybody. Oh, Pestilens. Right, what was I doing with you again? Looks like I was moving you down this way. Oh yeah, I was going to send you to Itza, but I've actually got a different target in mind. I've given it a bit of force, you see, and I thought I'm going to go with my original plan of actually sending him towards Hexotl. And given his location, I think it might be better for him to go by boat than to go by land. Because if I click here, right, let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it'll only take about 4 turns to get up towards the plateau here, or the area of land, with Hexotl here. Whereas if we go by land, it's going to take bloody ages. So yeah, let's get you over to here. Because if we can establish a Warlock Laboratory underneath Hexotl and get the right upgrades, we'll be able to get a ton of money and food coming in from the income of the settlements. So definitely want to try that out. And speaking of income, we got 24,000 thanks to looting the Great Turtle Isle. So, what can we get here? Now, given its location, it's not really going to be that useful for things like money and stuff, but if we can do anything that will give us basically faction right bonuses, that will help us out. So, for example, I'm going to go and get a Taskmaster's platform just to help with the public order aspects. Defense, in fact, no, what we'll do, let's get defenses down. That'll be a much better bet, given what we're dealing with here. Just the fact we're going to be dealing with low public order for quite a bit, so we might as well do something just to help out. Otherwise, what can we do to help out? Let's see. If we go for the construction cave and work up the engineering tree, we'll be able to increase our research rates. Pox Squadrons, be able to increase hero capacity for sorcerers. Laboratory for packmasters. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to just go ahead and get a hidden layer. We'll get something there at least. And we might as well upgrade the ports while we're here too. Okay, anything else we need to upgrade quick? Oxor can just be having that done. We can upgrade our weapons dump so we can get our hands now on rattling guns and poisoned ring globadiers. And given you guys have saw how effective they were in the siege defense of the mortuary of Zulaqua, definitely a good idea to get my hands on those for my armies. Right, I think that should be everyone. Yes. Okay, we've still got 9,000, so what I'm actually going to do quickly is attempt to our diplomacy and just see if there's anyone we can start allying with.
More head skulls.
Like Warlord Clan Moors, to be honest, they're quite out the way, so we don't really want an alliance with them, but any trades, they want me to pay them 800. But we should be getting, if I remember, got it worked out right. Yeah, we should be giving them a lot more resources than that, so yeah, we should be getting 291. I'll quite happily take that. Okay, Kraken Lords. You're not willing to do anything yet. But 75. I want to keep an eye on that, because don't forget, we have got the region trading mod, and once we get up to 50, we'll be able to use whatever money we've got to actually buy some of the settlements that we share provinces with. So the Sentinels of Time down here, for example, that belongs in our territory. And likewise up the altar, we've got the marks of the old ones. We can buy from them too. It will be expensive, but you never know, it might come in handy. See, non-aggression for you? Sure. If it will improve our chances of getting trade, I'm happy to do it. Not for you. Okay. I think Clan Scry, what about you? No? Okay. Our relationship is improving though, so we'll give it some time, wait and see what happens. Alright, now we just need to do a whole bunch of level ups. So Scalpake, let's give you training. Vectique. Did we finish off your magic? We have, yes. So let's go for Wild-Eyed then. Alright, Bubble Rats. We got 2 points. I would like to give him Lightning Strike, so we just need to give him 1 more point. Let's go Looter and Draft Master, so we can get that in the next turn. Okay, Slice In. Did we finish off? We've done all of these. We'll give you Earthen. And Bless with... No. Let's give you Pestilent Breath, because we didn't finish it. And Earthen. Right. Unlock Ishini. Let's give you Precise. And Venomous Blades for poison attacks. Offskeef, which to give you that and that. Okay, now Vortex Ritual. Now it had been mentioned that you can... For those of you that haven't actually done the Vortex campaign before, what you can do is you can just wait until you've got the enough, ritual resources, which in our case is warpstone, to do all the rituals in one go. So you just do them one after the other. I kind of don't like that. Mainly just because it doesn't make sense to me. Instead, it would be a thing like, well, you need to take the time to build up this resource, rather than just leave it to go through. Plus, we don't get to watch the cool video clips if one of the other Skaven clans does it. So, I do want to do them, but I do think we need another army. Right. Okay. Not gonna lie, was not expecting Teheran to be turning up right now. Hadn't seen him for ages, and all of a sudden he turns out of the blue. Right. We'll come back to that. But anyway, I would like to try and get a third army recruited soon. And at the moment, I'm kind of tempted to go for a Clan Eshen inspired one. Because if you remember, last episode we did... Was it last episode or the episode before? Anyway, we managed to get the opportunity to bring the Death Master himself, so, Death Master Snikt, to join the army, because Clan Eshen, I presume, got destroyed. So I like the idea, maybe, of putting together a Clan Eshen-esque army to represent him bringing the survivors back. I think that could be really, really cool. Just to have them working alongside Clan Pestilens, and obviously be indebted to Clan Pestilens for keeping them alive, And speaking of keeping alive, here comes Infecticay. This is the warlord that attacked us in the third battle we fought last time. So let's just auto-resolve you. Goodbye. What do we want? 4% replenishment. Let's get a bit more food. Why not? What's going on here? Another rebel? The thing is, here in the altar, we just got so many rebels happening, and like rebel armies spawning up. Which is every time watching them just kill one another. It's just funny. Anyway, gold for food. Master, one of our trade partners has some tasty food for us. Fresh meat and sacks of grain. We buy it, yes? So for 1,000 warpstone tokens, we can get food to supply. 10 food. Sure. We've got plenty of warpstone tokens, I'll quite happily take that. Oh, Warlord Clan Moors has started the ritual, right. Oh, we're also making a ton of money thanks to that trade, I think. Alright, skip through all of these. Got so many to get through each time. Right. So, we've got this slight problem here at the Caverns of the Great Bats. Now I could use Bubba Rat and just bring him down towards these Sentinels. Maybe, though, we can bring out Lord Skrolk. To be honest, Lord Skrolk does need some replenishment. If we can get him inside the Sentinels, that will be good. But we're going to have to rely on using the underway. So let's just pop you... Excuse me. If we can just pop you right here, we should be just about close enough then that we get some reinforcement. And we'll be able to get the extra replenishment coming through now. So you can do that. Bubble Rats is going to... no, not in camp. Use the underway. And teleport straight over to the golden ziggurats. And then we'll go after them in the next turn. Okay, Obskeef. I want you to actually attack this army. We do have the opportunity to block him. We could try and wound the Skink Chief. Let's try that. A critical failure. Damn it. Thank God I didn't have high hopes for him. But it would have been nice if we could have at least wounded the commander, if not blocked the entire army. Anyway, Chocobo, let's go ahead and give you defenses. And go ahead and upgrade that. And we'll get a scrap heap done as well. Okay, we'll upgrade this as well. Now, I always find it a little shame that you don't get as much garrison units for doing the upgraded version of the, ritual resource for the Skaven. Like, all you get is the extra Warlock Engineer and a Hellpit Abomination, whereas with other factions, I remember they get much more units. Not on much, but when you consider they've got things like dragons and things like that, it works out much better, I think, than just, oh, you've managed to get, a Hellpit Abomination. Maybe I'm just biased. I don't, there's something about Hellpit Abominations that just, Anyway, let's have a quick look again, one more time, at our trade partners, or potential trade partners. Still nothing yet.
You have my attention.
How is it looking? It's jumped down to 65. Alright, I'll tell you what. While we've got it, let's give you another small gift.
With no mercy.
Now, Locke here, if we can get him as a defensive ally, will be useful. And with the region trading mod, we can just, like I said before, buy our territory from him that we want to secure, like the Marks, the Old Ones, the Sentinel of Time, and so on. But if we can secure an alliance with him, that's going to help us out, especially when it comes to doing stuff like the actual rituals. But we shall see. For the moment, though, we want to finish off the Order of Lawmasters. They have got that one army being recruited at the moment up at the Ziggurat. So, but luckily for us, Babarat should be more than capable of finishing them off. So we had a ton of events. If I go through all the... Ooh, the Chevaliers were destroyed. I wonder who was responsible for that. Alright. All these pop-ups every turn. Anyway, over here, Teheran has decided to go after the Sentinels of Zeti, but he hasn't attacked them straight away, despite the fact that he could, using the Stegodons. So what I'm thinking is they're probably taking some time to build up siege equipment, which makes me wonder if we can take the time. He's quite happy to lay siege, as long as we're nearby. Like, I don't know, do we want to attack him? Probably not now. But if we get a little closer, just make sure we're within reinforcement range for definite, right? We can then go in camp, and look how much more quickly we can replenish. If we can get away with even just one turn, that's going to help us out. And if we can get 2 turns in, that's even better. Now bear in mind, there is that other army that we saw all the way down here. And I don't know, maybe they're going to be marching up to attack us? Who knows? But if we can deal with Tehuan, that would be nice. Although, let's go after the Golden Ziggurat now. It's a pretty one-sided fight, we're going to auto resolve it. Okay. Right, let's sack the settlement. Okay, looter, thank you. Pop through all of these. Engineering students, +5 armor. The Pipes of Piebald. Piebald's strange helmet has pipes connected which allows a form of mind control. The foe is mesmerized on approach. I have never heard of the Pipes of Piebald. Huh. So +4 speed. And as long as we're not engaged in melee, we can actually reduce the enemy's charge speed and bonus. Okay. That might actually have some use with cavalry, for example. But once it gets into melee, it doesn't have a problem, which is fine, because when you get in melee, you obviously don't, have to worry about charges. That might have some uses. But in the meantime, let's go back to the Ziggurat. And let's have a look. Let's get a level 2s. No, let's just go all in. Let's get level 3. This way then we can go ahead, get defenses straight away. I don't really know what else to think. We'll go for food. Because that's the thing with Skaven, you're always going to need food. And I'll demolish this. Just so we can get maybe our hands on a recruitment building. Nah, we might as well keep the money, I guess. We'll go for that. But there we go, the storage case will give us access to food. What we can do then with Bubblewat is march him down in towards the Mud Isles, and then that should finish them off once and for all. Right. In fact, one thing we could try and do... let's see, if we go and get a Plague Priest... Ruin, damage armies, hinder replenishment... Okay, it's not going to be as useful then. Although, if we can recruit an Assassin, maybe... But no, the Mine of the Bearded Skulls is the really only place we can recruit one, and we'll have to march him all the way around. But still, having the extra agents may come in handy. So yeah, let's grab ourselves an Assassin. +10 weapon strength, tough, anything for campaign movement, not really. But sure, I will give you tough. If we end up using Plague Rock, or whatever name I change him to, I'll have to check my list, see if there's any new characters been added. I know there's still a couple I haven't used, I'm just trying to make sure I use them at a decent time, but I'll have to remind myself what I've got done at the moment. But we'll grab you in the meantime. We'll grab that, assassinate. Get that, get that. There we go. We're going to use you then. We'll march him around. Maybe you can go and start exploring down here. Alright, imminent rebellion where we've got a raiding party happening and a siege assault. Let's go and kill these guys off. There we go. Alright, grab some more food. Okay, Bubble Rat. Bubble Rat, Bubble Rat. Let's give you a lightning strike. And at this particular point, I think it'd be best just to continue working down his combat skills. So, thick-skinned, his armor is pretty good already, so let's just improve his melee attack. And there we go. An incursion there on the Great Turtle Isle. Well, at least we'll be able to attack them on our way through. Okay, Clan Carrion has offered us a giant white breeder for a price. Alright, do we really want one? I mean, it'll give us an extra bit of food, but on the other hand, it's going to cost us 2,000. I'll pass, I think. Okay, posing rituals. All these pop-ups every time. Now, one thing I'm a little annoyed about is the fact that our trade agreement has actually dissolved with Warlord Clan Wars, and I don't know why that might be. Oh, that might be why. It seems that they've lost a trade route, a coastal trade route to the capital. That's annoying, but never mind. As for you, not ready for me yet, but we have got 52. In fact, how much money do we have? Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah, something I want to do I forgot to do it last turn. I was going to do it then, but I didn't mention it. I just want to have a quick look through our current enemies and see if there's, like, Malice here might be willing to give me peace. But then, hang on, actually. If I wanted to buy Kraken Lord's Dread Host, so we get the mark. Okay, we need 11,000. What about here? We need it for both. Right, let's just use the money instead to see if we can buy peace for somebody. So what about that?
Beneath me.
No? Okay, never mind. What about... Christ, our list of enemies just... Okay, I'm gonna leave them, because at the end of the day we want to finish them off.
Of the dragon princes.
Imric?
I should hurl you
Well, none of us have done anything to the other one yet, so they've just sort of declared war on us, and nothing has happened since. Alright, so you, Malekith? Dark Convent?
I am contemplating.
No. Ah, Morathi. I don't know if I mentioned it recently, but I've got together a starting force for the Daughters of Cain for Age of Sigmar. So the fact that Morathi is my leader for my faction with Age of Sigmar is quite interesting when you consider how she is here. She definitely looks less snaky. Anyway, Forces of High Grief. We've already spoken to you, didn't we? Yeah. Alright. Exalta, we're gonna have to leave. What about Wolfheart's Hunters? No. Okay, it was worth a try at least. Right, Bubba Rats. Let's go down and kill us some Norscan rebels. Okay. Alright. Should might even get reinforcements from the Isle. Okay. There we go. I know I didn't have to order us all of that. I could have fought it and maybe took a few less casualties, but it's okay. We'll get the replenishment back sooner rather than later. Alright, let's put you in here. It's just to help out. And then you can go after the Mud Isles in the following turn. Ziggurat's defenses are going quite nicely. Right. Let's have a look now what we can do here. Because to be honest, looking at the army, it will be a little tough given the Lizardmen Swords Warriors. Swords Warriors are always tough. I mean, they're one of those interesting units which are quite... You know, you can get them early on, but they are very tough, and you can last them very well until like the mid-game, if not further. Chameleon Skinks will just be a pain to deal with, thanks to their poison attacks and their invisibility. Red-Crested Skinks we can deal with. And the thunderous one of the Ancient Stegodon. Between him and Tehran, they will have two. But, let me see. If we attack him... Right. I mean, we could try and do this. We can bring in the garrison as well to help us out. I don't know. Part of me would be interested in actually seeing a siege defense, if we can do that. We don't really need a Dwarf Hide Ban right now. And to be honest, I don't know, I kind of would rather do a siege defense and then have to worry about dealing with the Stegodons. Nah, I think it would be in our best interest just to finish them off. But then I would like the siege defense. I like the siege defense, we're going to go for that. Ultimately, it's just, we don't get them often in the bat campaign, and so I would like to do it if we can. So yeah, we'll just make sure you're right here. And again, we'll put you in camp. If they do attack, then it means that we can actually get some replenishment. You're done, and you're done. You, good sir, let's move you down towards here. Right. With the 12,000 now we've got... Okay, what do we want to do? There's nothing really needing to be upgraded, apart from the defenses of the crater. And here. Let's actually buy then, and get under our control the Sentinel of Time. So if we come here, and Kraken Lord's Dread Host, we want the Sentinel of Time, purchase. Right. And there we go. We now secure the entire province. Their armies are kicked out. This is one of those things. And we also get the fully upgraded settlement. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Get there. We don't need that. Scrap heap. To be honest, we don't really need this. I mean, the best it does is increase local recruitment capacity. let's demolish that and we'll see if there's something else we can get instead. And then as for here, for the moment, I'm going to go for expansionist planning. While we could go for exploitative planning and get our hands on food, what I would like to do is get us up to level 5, well, 5 population surplus, so we can upgrade Oxel to its, the last tier. That will give us our last 2 building slots, as well as be able to go really, really crazy with the upgrades here. So we'll be able to get our hands on sensor bearers, check out the Scourge Sentinels. That would be quite cool. Oh, actually, I just remembered. Hang on, let me just finish this off. Let's grab you. Right, we haven't spent our warpstone gas for quite some time. So let's go to our plague laboratory. 62 food, 312. How much is it going to cost? 100 gas for each of these. Let's actually get both levels then. We still got 32 food. How much do we need if we wanted to buy one of these? 250 for the Monks of the Pox Lord, Bearers of the Bell, or the Claw of Barbonicus. And then this one then is the Scourge Sentinels. Let's go ahead and get that, just to level things up to start with. There we go. We are now negative food, unfortunate, but we should make up for it soon. Okay, lock in Shani. Right. Let's give you, now that we finished these, let's actually go and give you Slippery. No. Let's give you extra health. There we go. And let's see if we've got any spare magical items we can give you. I shall give you the pipes. Okay. And we'll give you that. And an engineering student. For Babalat, let's have a quick look. Potion of healing. Let's swap out... No, we'll swap out that. Dawnstone, Corrosive Blade. Let's actually give you the Terrifying Mask of E. Just so we can get access to something that can cause terror. And then as for your level up, still want to give you Brood Horror eventually. For now, let's give you another point in Blade Master. Okay. Alright, raiding. All the raiding in the world. Alright. In fact, I wonder who well, that came out a bit more high-pitched to me than I thought. I wonder who actually owns these. It must be Skaven, because let's be honest, right? There's a very little chance the AI would have left these regions unoccupied. But I have no idea until we march up there. We could always send out Hero, in fact, but he's making his way up quite nicely to Hexotl. I'll leave him, let him get on with the job. Right, as for you, we got Vigilo and Teclis. We managed to get some replenishment back. Can we reach Teclis this turn? I think we can just about reach him. If we can kill him off before he starts recruiting more armies. There we go. An ambush as well. There we go. That was easy. What? We didn't kill him off? You're kidding me. On the plus side, we've got the trait for defeating him for Bubblewats. And it's no, little thing to defeat Teclis in battle, even if it was just him by himself. There we go, we'll do that. Can we not attack this turn? Damn. Right, well, I don't think there's much he can do by himself.
Misguided.
While we can't attack it this turn, what do they actually have available? They can't get anything from here, here, or here. Oh, they can get Loth and Seaguard. Right, so they're probably recruiting a few units of them. Right. Okay. Plagwalk, you can continue making your way over. Lord Skrolk. Let's have another go. We're near the end of the episode. It would be an idea to fight this. You know what? I'm going to leave it here for today, right? We'll carry on next episode, starting with this battle against Tehran. And once we've fought it, we'll continue then. So, yeah, we'll end things here for today. So guys, thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you enjoyed, and you do join me next time, of course, for some more Warhammer. But until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.